another slightly new section where the first two bottles I see have an interesting design and some embossing on it. I just picked up that little circle right there on that one. I don't see the same circle on this one, but it might be interesting enough to take it home and see how old it is. They're similar. Old toilet plunger. Can't be the best sign around. Something looking kind of 40s, 50s-ish. But what sparked my interest is there was quite a bit of embossing on it. Well, looks like maybe is it a Bud Light bottle? No. There's something lime, something. Not super old. Oh, Bud Light lime. Not old at all. I think this might be a pleasant surprise because I picked it up real fast and noticed that it's a cork top. I thought I saw some cracks in it, but I think those could just be imperfections in the glass. And then there's this little embossing imprint. C&C company or CJ company or Scene company. That might be better of a find than I thought. It's got some history to it. Excellent. This could be up there as one of my all-time favorite bottles ever. You can see where there's some sections of the glass that's deformed, like that little indentation there. It's got great embossing on it. I love the bottom of it. That's not so symmetrical. And you can see where inside the neck here is all worn out, probably from being used for so long. I got a couple more tinies, this little screw top, and a greeny screw top, which that's a Duraglass, not super old, but I do like the green glass, so I'll take that for now. Looks like the tide change did pull off a couple layers of mud, maybe surfacing some more bottles because I'm not doing a lot of digging here. I don't think I really can. But I am very curious on what's just under the surface. So this is what you need to see. Some pieces starting to pull out. That's a broken piece of glass. What's this right here? Well, that was a bottle at some point with a label. Interesting. Well, with this being the 6th or 7th time I've come back to this area, you still miss something. This had to be sitting on top the whole time. This little bottle stopper. Crazy how I didn't see that. I'm not so sure what this broken up piece would have been all about, but that sure does look like a hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. A hand gripping down on this thing. I don't know if this would have been a handle of glass. Look at the design on that thing. Jeez. Well, not as successful as I thought it was going to be. I'm finding bottles deeper, but unfortunately the weeds are so entangled in them that they're almost impossible to dig out. I might see another bottle surfacing here. I don't remember seeing it. Bottom looks plain, and it looks like just a storage container. Twist off. No coins in there, jewelry, just mud. Well, we found a little spot with some potential underneath the soil. Let's see any embossing on this one, but it looks like a cork top. And it feels so far like it's in pretty good shape. And there it is, number 7 on the bottom. Doesn't look super old, but maybe early 1900s, enough to take it home. Sometimes the bottom of broken bottles can be mysterious. This does not look like one. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks a little bit more like a lid with some bubbles in it. I would have passed it over 100 times. Can you see it? It's not often I catch a marble coming out of the side wash here, but from time to time the mud washes enough away that it pulls one out. This looks like just might even be a bead. It's kind of on the tiny side. No, I think that's a marble. Nice yellow. I think I want to bite it. I just picked this up right off the top. Probably loosened up from the sidewall and started to roll down the hill. I saw a little bit of embossing on it. Looks like a smaller milk, probably a pint. And there's some embossing in the bottom. Yeah, I think it's Puritan Dairy because it says PDF on the bottom. And I do like these little guys. It has a little design across the neck. A few scratches in it, but worthy of a trip home. Well, I took the liberty to do some digging again, even though I'm almost too tired to even dig. But what's this little guy? Oh, that's pretty cool. I got into a little layer, and although this is a beat up broken mason jar, it's got the topsoil in it. Look at that. And the top's in good condition. I collect these. So that's going in the little bag, minus the top of the mason jar. Okay, I did hit a few bottles in that little section there, and with this looking a lot like a cork top, I think this is on the older side. I see a little embossing on it. I think I have one of these already. It's either an Omega Oil or missing something or other remedy. Oh, I think it's the Omega Oil one. It might be my second one of these. Yep. Omega Oil. There's a tree there. A little chip in the lip. Rats. It is on the older side. I actually think the one I have at home might be a little older than this one. Cool. Here's the comparison between the much older version I'd already found about 1.5 years ago with the newer Omega Oil bottle I found just in this video. Funny, as I saw this piece coming out, I think it might be a cuff link. Look at what popped into my focus. As it rolled down the hill, I must have popped it out with some of my digging, and there's another marble. All right. 2 for the day. Well, the old man disappeared back behind the dune somewhere. Must see a picture. But I just got an interesting signal. Besides the bottle cap, something's sitting in there. Already doesn't look precious metal because it is rusting a little bit. But look at that thing. That used to be on a necklace, I believe. Maybe. Huh. I'll test those things out anyway. I'm pretty sure they're not diamonds. That's a pretty little thing. Well, one last trip before the week is over. And it feels more like a summer trip than anything else because it's warm out. But I'm coming in on one of my bay spots at low tide. I'm hoping the water's really calm because it's so hot out right now that I'm not gonna mind. Oh. Sacco. I'm not gonna mind going in the water. Still not quite there yet, but getting closer. A subscriber asked if I had any of the marbles that glow under black light, and honestly I didn't remember, so do we have any? Yep, there's one. I believe there is a couple more right there, and that's it. I think I got maybe 3 of them that do glow under the black light. And very interesting that this is one of the newer ones I have found, and I would not have guessed that this had some uranium glass in it based on what it looked like without the black light on it. That one definitely glows. And there it is without the black light on it.